What is up, everybody, and welcome back to another Madden 17 online connected franchise mode game. Today is week 2 of year 2 of the Primetime Football League as the Seattle Seahawks enter Indianapolis today to face the Colts. Both these teams won their season openers, but their previous seasons could not have gone any more differently. The Seahawks ended with the best regular season record and won the Super Bowl. Meanwhile, the Indianapolis Colts, as Andrew Luck with the inaccurate throw, is going to force a Pat McAfee punt to Paul Richardson, who is replacing Tyler Lockett in his position since Lockett is injured for about a month. But the Colts ended with the worst regular season record last year, and on top of that, didn't even get the #1 overall pick because they traded away their first rounder during the regular season last year as Rawls fumbles and the Colts recover in good field position. But yeah, the Colts traded away to the New York Giants, so they couldn't even reap the rewards of having the worst record in the league. Now here we find ourselves as the Colts on second down. Andrew Luck looking downfield for Brandon Marshall, and it is incomplete. It's the Brandon and Brandon show right now in Indianapolis. Brandon Marshall and downfield Brandon Cooks with the catch down to the 1-yard line. The Colts made a lot of trades last year, some for the better, some for the worse. The Brandon Cooks one looking pretty nice right now as they come out in 5 wide at the 1-yard line, something you don't see all the time, but it works out because they get the first points of the game. As 2nd and 7, Russell Wilson downfield for Walden with the catch all the way to the 39-yard line. Of course, with Lockett out, we're going to need Walden, our rookie receiver, to step up a lot more, along with Jermaine Kearse, Doug Baldwin, and even Jimmy Graham, as we find Thomas Rawls to catch the football, almost get the first down, but it's going to be 3rd down in inches. We run it with Rawls, and he is stuffed by that Colts front line, and from 49 yards out, the field goal is up and good by Stephen Hauschka. But for the Colts, they get to keep their early first quarter lead, and for us, we could only wonder what if with that drive. Definitely could have ended a lot differently. Just 3rd down inches, it sucks when you have to kick a field goal, and after that situation, as Cam Chancellor gets the interception, flag on the field, and it is a holding penalty that we are going to decline, and we get the football in great field position. And look at Walden jumping over to the defender, taking all the Colts down to the 4-yard line. End of the first quarter. It's a fake. It's Rawls. He's untouched for a touchdown, and we got ourselves the lead as Richard Sherman continues the onslaught, getting the interception. The Colts last year had a huge turnover problem. Andrew Luck was airing the football out, but his touchdown to turnover differential was not too great as Jimmy Graham gets the catch, and we find ourselves in a 3rd down and short once again. But this time Wilson's passing, and he's got the first down. Once again, Walden stepping up with the catch, and after that early fumble and the Colts touchdown, we're doing a pretty good job to rebound. 2nd and 11, it's a screen, but it's swatted away. It looked like we had a lot of space. That was Russell Wilson's first incompletion of the game. Now 3rd and 11, Graham. Nice tip out by the defender. That's going to force a field goal attempt again from Stephen Hauschka, which once again is good. But once again, anytime you settle for field goals, that just means you got 4 less points than you could have on that drive, as that was nearly intercepted. 2nd and 10, Andrew Luck downfield. Oh, what a catch by Dante Moncrief, the 3rd receiver of this Colts trio, and the only one not named Brandon. A 2nd and 1. That's a run by Carlos Hyde. Yeah, a lot of trades happened with the Indianapolis Colts, including Hyde being the running back. His 3rd down pass is intercepted by Mogul, the rookie strong safety, who, is the reason why we have Cam Chancellor potentially on the trade block. Is once again, these screen passes look like they have a lot of potential. They just keep on getting broken up by weird circumstances as Pro-Size drops the pass. Now it's 3rd down and long after those miscues. Russell Wilson firing and completion again to Walden. This guy is becoming a go-to target tonight as Pro-Size gets the football and runs it about 6 yards. Next play, screen pass, Walden again. We're not going to try to jump over him that time. He's probably expecting it, but this is a pretty good drive we're putting together so far. Even better, Jimmy Graham. He tried to jump over a defender. That takes us to the 2-minute warning. 2nd down and 2. Wilson is sacked all the way to the 42-yard line and out of field goal range. 3rd down and 13. That pass is batted away, and 59 yards out, we're attempting it with Stephen Hauschka. It is up and off the upright. No good. I figured in the dome it was a little bit risky, but I had to try out Stephen Hauschka and see what his range was. There was no wind or anything like that. As long as I didn't mess up the kicking meter, we were all good. But Problem was, as you guys saw, I went pretty far left in that meter, and that probably cost us as 3rd and 1. Dwayne Allen with the catch out the backfield. 45 seconds left in the half. The Colts trying to take the lead. Andrew Luck with time downfield. Got his man once again. It's Dante Moncrief. And as you guys see, he's in love with those deep post routes as he throws it. A little drag route to the 2-yard line we go. It's 5 wide at the goal line again. And it's a touchdown again out of 5 wide. This time, Allen with the catch. And the Colts are back on top. 20 seconds left. Wilson way downfield. Walden with the catch. There he goes. All the way. Touchdown. Wow. The Colts just had the lead for a little bit as Carlos Hyde. You can't even breathe for the amount of time the Colts had the lead, and we just took it right back with really a heartbreaker for these guys, because that's the last thing you want to give up as he's trying to Hail Mary, and it's intercepted by Deshaun Shed. And thankfully, there's no random safety or anything like that. We just go into halftime with the ball down at the 1. We're just going to resume action after kneeing the ball on the kickoff. But yeah, that was a big-time play right there, because I was thinking maybe we get in the field goal range, but after the catch, we were just open and ran it all the way in. So now we get ball after all that with a chance to get a 2-possession lead with any score. That was a dangerous throw right there. 2nd down and 12. Russell Wilson rolling out. Can't really feel the pass rush, but we take too long to find the open man right there. That was on me. I got to make a quicker decision than that. Now 3rd down. We're taken down by Akeem Ayers, and that was the offensive line right there. I think he only rushed 3. We had no time. So when you put 8 guys in coverage and you get an immediate pass rush, it's kind of hard to throw the football. And now the Colts come back, playing a pretty good game so far as they get sacked. Cliff Averill attacking Andrew Luck. Now it's 3rd down and long, and it's intercepted yet again. This time, Bobby Wagner. These interceptions will be the death of the Indianapolis Colts tonight if Andrew Luck cannot find receivers in blue instead of throwing to the white guys all night long, as Rawls not able to get too much going there. 3rd down and 5. This is pretty manageable. Looking. Wilson open. Ball in end zone. Oh, just a little bit off, and Hauschka again is up down the middle. He's 3 for 4 on field goals tonight. The problem is we've been attempting field goals all night long with Stephen Hauschka and not getting in the end zone, as that pass is going to be tipped way out of bounds. And that play right there, I wish we could have it back, is Doug Baldwin was open for a touchdown. Just a little bit of an overthrow by Russell Wilson. Thankfully, the defense playing pretty good, but he gets the angle route for the 1st down out the backfield. That was a good play call by him. That was the first time he ran it all night, and I kind of blew the coverage, not expecting it, as Carlos Hyde gets a nice run. Hyde hasn't really been too involved in this game. 2nd and 2 downfield. It is dropped in coverage by Cooks, but once again, you guys see he's really liking those deep post routes. 3rd and 2 now. He throws the drag to Cooks, very close to the 1st down, but he doesn't get it. And now 4th and inches, he's going for it near midfield. Luck looking to pass, and it's intercepted by Jeremy Lane, who stands in the passing lane and takes that one away. He won that stick route to Dwayne Allen. We sat on it, and I guess he didn't really have much of a second read because he still threw it anyways. At 2nd down and 2, he sends the blitz. We get it to Procise, and Procise is loose. CJ Procise, touchdown. And now we go for the 2-point conversion to make it a 14-point lead. Looking for Graham, but we fumble the football. That's still live football. It can't be taken back for 2 by the Colts, but we end up recovering it, and we had Graham. We just didn't have the necessary time right there. Thankfully, we get a sack, and another one by Jeremy Lane. Back-to-back, looking for the 3-peat, but he runs a screen on 3rd down and 25 to Brandon Cooks. Gets him some yardage, but nowhere close to moving those chains for a 1st down. And at the start of 4th quarter, he punts the football away on 4th and 18, which is a curious decision right there. I mean, it's 4th down and super long. You might as well rely on your defense, but Paul Richardson is taking this one to midfield, and all we really need is a field goal on this drive. Kill clock, get any sort of score, because any score will make it a 3-possession game, and almost insurmountable with the amount of time left in this game to overcome such a deficit, as Thomas Rawls. Hear him roar. Touchdown. What a play. Taking on 2 Colts and dropping them to the ground as he's intercepted again by Bobby Wagner. And that's really the story of this game. He just kept on throwing it to Seattle Seahawks when he should have been throwing them to Indianapolis Colts. And now Thomas Rawls is back on the field. He's kind of feeling himself, dragging defenders. Fake pitch outside. Look at Thomas Rawls still breaking tackles. There he goes. One man to beat. Still going. Thomas. Oh my. Thomas, the train is just trucking the Colts out the way. And let's give this man a well-deserved touchdown to end that drive, because he did that all by himself. And a little Thomas Rawls outburst will completely put this game out of reach for the Indianapolis Colts. And that's something that you don't really see too much with the Seahawks. We've been more often than not winning games with, you know, the Russell Wilson passing, not necessarily running the football. But when you're up in a game, it's really important that your running back can take over like that. And Thomas Rawls' ability to fight for extra yardage is definitely something that is valued on this team. As you see, he's getting completions right now, but we're just trying to make sure he stays in bounds, kills clock. Even if he gets a touchdown right here, you know, I mean, we don't want it this quickly if he's going to get it, but the clock is definitely the biggest enemy right now for him, as Andrew Luck is actually going to step up and take it into the end zone himself. But he actually doesn't go onside kick right here, which is definitely going to allow us more opportunity to chew up clock in a 22-point game. Look at Thomas Rawls. This is what I'm talking about. The ability late in these games to be able to get first downs when the opponent knows you're running the football and trying to chew up this clock, yet you can still fight for yardage like Rawls is doing right now. That's all we really need him to do. He doesn't need to be Adrian Peterson or anything like that. He just has to be Thomas Rawls, and we can win games. As we run it up with Rawls one more time, he's not calling his timeout, so we're just going to chew up that clock and take our victory and our 2-0 start to this season. The Seattle Seahawks come out on top once again. Getting to my opponent, he played a good game right there, and definitely had chances to win that game. You know, we were just kept on settling for field goals and stuff like that. He just needed to take advantage, and he never was able to. And once again, the Seattle defense came through, getting a ton of interceptions to help us win that game. So leave a like on this video if you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe for more, and I'll catch you guys for the post-game show. Yo, what's up guys, and welcome back to the Primetime Football League post-game show, where we recap everything besides what happens with the Seattle Seahawks. Starting off in New England, where Matt Ryan and company went on the road and won a shootout against the Patriots despite a big day from Rob Gronkowski. In Philadelphia, the Eagles continued their winning ways, this time beating the Redskins, scoring a high 48 points. The Chargers, who went to the AFC title game last year, lose a tough one to the Kansas City Chiefs, who were also one of the top teams in the AFC. The Steelers could not continue their 1-0 start, losing on the road in Cincinnati. The Saints got on track, beating the Bears. The Packers, they got on track by beating the Buccaneers. The Carolina Panthers, I believe, start the season 2-0. The LA Rams start the season 2-0. The Jacksonville Jaguars get a good win against the CPU Baltimore Ravens in a game that was simmed. Another game that was simmed, the Denver game against Oakland. So Denver, I believe, starts the season 2-0. Then you see the Giants went on the road and beat Dallas in another game that was simmed. The Browns continue their winning ways. The Detroit Lions, who made the playoffs last year, they win. And even the San Francisco 49ers start the season 2-0. So leave a like on this video if you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe for more, and I'll catch you guys next time.